literally just don't be a dick, bro. Like, I don't really understand why we have to segregate people into groups. Like,
Hey guys, my name is CypherDen, and before we get started, I'm Asian.
Okay.
Well, technically you're a Pacific Islander since you're
Bruh.
Filipino and everything.
Wait, what the fuck did I just... Wait, technically Pacific Islander since you're Filipino and everything. What the fuck? Wait, so are you telling me that Filipinos are not Asians or Pacific Islanders? So is this like another dichotomy to you telling me that Asians are only yellow Asians like Japanese, Koreans, and Japanese? Man, I'm sick and tired of listening to this shit every day. Like, why does it always have to be like Chinese, Koreans, Japanese are only the legit Asians, dude? And like for us Indonesian people, for us Malaysian people, for us Singaporeans, or for no, not Singaporean. For us Singaporeans, for us Filipinos, like for us like Sugandese, like why do we always have to be subcategorized as something else? Like, can we not just be all Asians? Why does, oh yeah, you're a Pacific Islander. No, you're not Asian, you're a Pacific Islander. Who the fuck comes up with these kind of descriptions? Like, I don't understand. Like, is there a joy in segmenting people based on their ethnicity and based on their race? Maybe if you, what's the fun in this? Can't we just all be humans by the end of the day? I never did understand this. Why? Is finding people divided based on race, based on culture, based on ethnicity, based on political and social construct that amusing that we always have to segment everybody into a certain category or tag or group? Like, why? Why, guys? Why? Why is the world turning to shit like this?
Filipino and everything.
Okay,
so I guess according to this guy, I'm a Pacific Islander?
Bruh, who the fuck is that guy?
You're Asian because it's a part of Asia. Don't you know your geography, then? So, I guess I'm Asian?
Okay.
Pacific Islander. Asian.
Shut up, nerd.
Pacific Islander.
Shut up, nerd. Asian is Asian. Doesn't matter.
Are you guys even Asian or Pacific Islander? No, but we decide what you are, okay?
Why?
I don't know what it is about being Asian, but holy heck, why do people think they know more than you when it comes to your own culture? I know this happens to other races, but why? Just why?
Pacific Islander sounds cool.
No, just
I guess
because I'm
so.
Filipino does not mean I know your one other Filipino friend that lives in your neighborhood.
Hey,
Okay.
Jen, do you know Jasmine? She's Filipino too.
Oh, hey Jazz, how's Tita Imelda?
I knew it. You are related.
Why? Are we?
I don't
do we?
know
Do we?
her.
Do we look like we're
Dang it,
clowns
Dan.
to be to amuse
Just
amuse
because
other
I'm
races?
Asian does not, I repeat, does not mean I've eaten dogs or cats. No, I legit sob and
That's
cry
more
when
of a
anything happens to
Okay, I
animals
can't- I
in
can't say that.
movies. You think
I can't
can
say
do
that.
such
I
a
can't say
thing
that.
To a little doggo friend? No, just stop. I don't go to
Okay.
your house and joke around about cooking you doggo for dinner. Doesn't mean
Okay.
you can too, buddy. The amount of dumb things I've been told
Hey.
just because I'm Asian.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys something. Okay, if by any chance that people like mock you, or they will probably say, "Oh, hey, you're Asian. You eat bats. You eat cats and dogs." Tell them that they eat what they call it, horses. See, because some people think it's okay to eat horses when basically they're the same thing as pets. You know, just throw that in their face. Okay, the main reason why people are so keen to point out the difference between food types is because of they haven't tried these or our food. Okay, I'm not saying that you can eat your cat and dog. Like, dude, I don't care. You should not do that because they're pets. But I don't know, maybe in your culture that's a thing. I'm not gonna stand here and claim the moral high ground that, okay, don't eat cats and dog. Like, dude, that's common sense. But here's the thing, okay? If it's part of your culture or practice or whatever, I don't really care. I don't want to infringe on your rights. That's your life. You do your life. I do my life. Just don't get into my life. Strongly agree on that one. But here's the thing, okay? Do not like put down people based on their food preferences, okay? If I told you that I like eating humans, would you put me lower than a guy who eats dogs? Like, dude, it doesn't matter, okay? Because there are certain factors that plays into it that you yourself do not know what's happening or why that's happening in the first place. Maybe they eat cats and dogs because it's a culture thing. I know that's a wrong practice. Let's say that is a wrong practice because even for myself, I do not like people eating cats and dogs. But what can I say? It's their practice, it's their culture, it's religion. People would say that's tribalistic. Then sure, go ahead. But what are you judging that on? Are you judging that based on your modern views? Like, really, dude? Like, you have to understand that culture comes in very, very differently, okay? Aside from that, there's also this one thing called exotic foods, okay? Exotic foods are as they call that, it's native, it's very exotic, and that's not really widely publicized because it has, let's say, social ramifications too. Okay, so I would rather actually tell you guys to actually be like open-minded. Let's say even if you hate dog food, like I do, I hate eating dogs because dogs are man's best friend. You don't eat your best friend. Even though I hate that concept, I hate that practice, I'm not gonna tell you to go out there, grab your pitchfork and shove that pitchfork to someone's throat because they don't agree with you. Okay, have a conversation with them, go on a debate with them, talk to them, bring out your points, bring out the ramifications, make a study and publish that study in front of him, and have a conversation and convert that person from a dog eater to a non-dog eater. Okay, that's the best way you could do it, rather than shaming them and claiming the high horse. Because if you do that, they will just double down on what they think, because they will probably say, oh, you're just an ignorant white or black or yellow or green or pink or blue person that you don't know what it means like to be in our culture. Okay, it's better to educate them rather than force them with violence, or rather force them through discrimination, because if you do that, it's just gonna go wrong and you're never gonna help out the world. Okay, that's a quick tip for you guys. Okay,
literally makes my head hurt. Oh,
okay.
Look at this little snowflake getting offended by everything. It's called a joke, okay?
I get it. I appreciate good jokes. Jokes are great, but heck,
my
some
God.
people just don't realize they're being major jerkbags just because they're trying to be funny. Let
Okay.
me tell you, catcallers are one thing, but racist catcallers are a whole other level of what the heck are you thinking, my dude?
Exotic
Once upon
food
a
is
time,
exotic,
I was
unique. It
walking
may be
the
weird, but it's
lovely
okay.
streets of New York City, and this
Depends on
one
you,
guy
depends on you.
tries to
That's
catcall.
to our own
Whatever.
opinion, dude.
This happens so often that I have given little to no attention to these sorts of events anymore. But oh boy, this one guy. Hey, sweetie.
Okay.
Oh, you don't speak English? Ching chong, ching chong, maka, hey, ching chong.
Oh my
sweet
God.
baby Shrek on fire.
Why didn't
What
you
are
just punch him?
thinking? Just
Punch him.
Were you dropped as a child? Is that what happened, sir? All
Why
right,
did
so
you-
this one time,
Okay.
I visited one of my friends at their house, and I've known their mom for almost
Okay.
5 years.
Let me give you guys another quick tip when it comes to these things. Is that I want you guys to understand. Some of you guys are Asians here in chat. A few years back, there was something called the Asian hate wave. Okay, people were getting violent on Asians, physically violent, like physically brutalizing Asians, because they blamed and pinned down the corona pandemic to Asians, and they were putting that in a very, very large scale. Okay, all Asians, it didn't matter if you're from that place or Wuhan, doesn't matter, they just pin down to every Asian in the world. Okay, if you ever see this thing, I would like for you guys to defend yourself regardless. Okay, because here's the thing, these fools are not willing to reason with you. The only way you could actually deal with this scenario is only two things: you fight violence with violence, and the more violent person wins. That's how humanity has been dealing with it since the dawn of time. The more violent group wins. That's how we have been that's how the conquest of humanity always works. Expansionism and violence has been the way of life for humanity. Okay, if you want to take that route, go ahead. I don't really care. Just don't put me don't put me there on your case. Okay, because I'm more of a peaceful guy. But on the other hand, the best thing you could do when this happens is literally just go away, or go home, or go somewhere else. I have this friend in Germany. He is a what do you call that? He is a Indonesian. He's an Indonesian expat in Germany. And when the Asian hate crime or hate wave hit, he actually went back to Indonesia. Okay, and then after that, he went back to Germany after a few years when everything was okay and low-key. Okay, when it threatens your security, feel free to get out. Okay, if you do not want to confront them the violent way, you could just get out. Okay, you could just get out of the country, look for other opportunities, because you would never know. Maybe now they're just cursing at you, they're just harassing you, but maybe tomorrow they're gonna stab you in the ass. Okay, just keep that priority. Safety comes first in every priority. Okay, and you really have to understand these people are really ignorant and bigoted, and they always have this clamped view of the world. That means they will never listen to your reasoning. Even if you give them a 5-page essay on why an Indonesian person is not responsible for the Wuhan coronavirus, like, dude, nobody's gonna give a fuck, dude, because they already have prejudices that is gonna be hard to remove. Okay, it's simple if it's something like dog eating, because you can just tell them that, okay, these are the nutritional problems, this is the social impacts, yada yada yada. At least you can reason with them, because you're doing out of to educate them. But if you're doing it and they're doing it out of culture or out of practice, when you can shove them off it. But if they're doing it out of prejudice and negative emotions like rage or hatred, dude, you're not ever gonna fix that, okay? And if option 1 doesn't work, violence doesn't work, then get out, okay? But I'm not telling you to be violent, okay? I would rather want you to go and move away rather than being violent, okay? Especially for you guys. But as long as you still maintain your self-respect, because do not allow people to belittle you, because if you allow people to belittle you, they're just gonna keep bullying you down. It's the same thing in school. If a kid bullies you in school, and if you don't fight back, they're just gonna bully you harder and harder and harder and harder until you break. That's how it works, man. That's how the world works, okay?
Oh, hey, Mom. Hey there, Casey's mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
close-minded
hey,
people
Dad. I
will
didn't
never
see you
understand.
this
That's
thing,
what
and
I mean.
was
Thank
hoping
you. Thank you for that,
translate this
Christia.
for me. Oh, yeah, sure. It would be my pleasure. This lady pulls out one of those muscle reliever medicines.
Okay.
And the words were in Chinese.
Agreed.
Mind you, we've talked about me being Filipino multiple times and how Tagalog is almost identical to Spanish. So this isn't news or anything. But
I agree.
okay, simple misunderstanding.
Hey, Loaf, what's up?
Completely
How are you doing?
understandable. Easy mistake. I'm sorry, but I'm Filipino. That's in Chinese. I'm sorry, but I can't read Chinese. Tagalog uses the alphabets just like English and Spanish. This lady looked at me all
Okay.
confused as if I spoke in another language real quick.
I thought she was
Can you
gonna look
at
at the
it anyway?
Alibata. It doesn't look
Mom,
like Alibata.
That's Filipino. She doesn't understand Chinese.
Okay.
But maybe if she looks at it, maybe she can understand it. Mom, she doesn't know Chinese.
Agreed.
But maybe,
Hit the
just
bully, fight back,
maybe,
bullies.
if she
Yes,
looks
fight
at
back.
it and she sees it.
Don't be a
maybe
wet
she'll
sponge. Fight
remember.
back. Okay.
She legit thought that if I looked at some Chinese characters, I could unlock my inner Asian and just learn a
Inner
whole new
Asian?
language on the spot. I mean, that'd be great if I
What
could.
the fuck
but
does that
sadly,
even
I
mean?
still have to read the subtitles of any anime I watch.
Okay.
This debate went on for a good 5 minutes before I slowly walked
What is
away
your
without
inner Asian,
anyone
guys?
noticing.
I love this. I love how other cultures like put Asian culture in a pedestal and put like mysticism into the culture itself. I want to ask you guys, you, the dude who's watching this video, or the dudette, I don't know, I don't judge. The person watching this video right now, what is your Asian inner power, dude? You want to know my Asian inner power? My Asian inner power is that every time I fart, it's wet. So I have to change undies. That is my Asian power. What about you? What is your inner Asian power? Drop it on the comment section of this video. Or if not, if you're in the live stream right now, by the way, I stream on Twitch every day. Drop it in the live chat so we'll talk about it, okay? I want to see your inner Asian power. And let's talk about it. Is it also wet farts? Yeah, I think it's also wet farts like me, no?
People have said so many dumb things to me just because they don't know any better. They also think they're being funny when they're not. Some people are just kind of being low-key racist and trying to pass it off
Yeah.
as a joke.
I agree.
Please, educate yourself. Trust me, it's not that hard. Anyways,
Or just don't
today's
be a
video
dick,
is
really.
sponsored
Just don't be a
by
dick.
Verve.
I think
It's spelled VRV.
that's basically
no.
wait, sorry. That's basically it. Just don't be a dick. The only thing I could tell you is that if you see other people, just don't be a dick. That's literally it, man. Treat other people like the way you want to be treated and don't be a dick. Think of like what if, for example, like think of other people and how they want to treat you. You want the people to treat you with respect. That's how you treat other people too. And if you treat them with respect, they're gonna respect you back, okay? Just literally just don't be a dick, bro. Like, I don't really understand why we have to segregate people into groups like, oh hey, he's not Asian, he's specific islander. Oh nay, he's not Asian because Indians are not Asians. Like, you know, stop segregating. Like, I don't care, dude. I don't care what your opinion is. Like, and you shouldn't care about mine. I'm a VTuber. Come on, my opinion should not matter. But like, please don't be a dick. Literally, the world can be paradise. It can be the Garden of Eden if you stop being a dick. Like, literally, the whole thing why the world is crumbling down to its knees is because people are being dicks. Like how Rush. Oh wait, I can't comment. I can't make political comments for now. But yeah. That's what I would say, okay? So do let me know on what you think, especially for the Filipinos out there, or not really Filipinos, but all the Asians like Indonesians, Malaysians, Singaporeans, Japanese, Koreans, Chinese, Vietnamese, etc., Burmese, etc., living in America, living in Europe, and how you guys are treated. I guess like treated like exotic animals. Like people will just point at you and say, "Hey, mom, look, that's an Asian." Like, how do you guys get treated there? I have heard a lot of stories where Asians always get treated like second-class citizen or like exotic food. And I think that's weird because by the end of the day, all of us are human. We have one heart, we have two lungs. We might have different skin colors because of the adaptive construct of our melanins throughout the geographical distribution of sunlight or UV rays, but that doesn't actually change anything. We're still human by the end of the day, you know? We eat, we sleep, we fuck, we take a shit, and that's basically it. They're still humans, and we say hi to each other. So do let me know what has your experience been in like other countries, and let's talk about it, okay? Let me know. Hey, you've reached the end of the video. Click here to watch the next one, and also don't forget to sub by clicking here. Thanks, man. I'll see you later.